Say it ain't so. Mr. HSTikkyTokky appears in court. General G responds to the case. Alright? Brother's back in the UK. You guys already know he's been arrested. Let's see what goes down. This video is by Fesify. It's your boy Dwayne on Blaze. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go.
I wasn't driving the car. I've never driven that car.
Wow.
So I think it was pretty ridiculous how they've stuck that on me. Do I have an intent on going back? I think that I will go back, yes.
We never know when this guy is trolling or not, but the man himself that was in the car with HSTikkyTokky that he's been arrested for recently has said that he deserves 5 years in prison. Obviously, this guy trolls a lot online, and there's a lot to get into in this video, but this is what General G had said.
5 years in jail, throw away the key, good riddance. Honestly, it's been a long time coming. The amount of crimes he's committed, and he thought he was untouchable. He thought,
but didn't this guy change your life? No? Okay.
Thought he could get away with it. Now, who's laughing? Everyone.
So this goes all the way back to March 2024. He crashes a £230,000 supercar, allegedly a McLaren, into a black Audi on a county road in Surrey, UK in broad daylight. The passenger, a fellow influencer, General G, is injured and seen lying on the ground in viral.
If it was a Yaris, would we be saying the price of the car if it was a Toyota Yaris? Why when it's a McLaren we gotta say 230,000? Oh no, he crashed a 10,000, 4,000. $4,000 Yaris.
Footage showing smoke rising from a wrecked vehicle. 2 people in the Audi also sustained minor injuries, and HS reportedly flees the scene on foot without stopping or even reporting the incident. The second you have a crash in the UK, it is a crime if you do not report it to the police straight away. You can't just leave and come back and sort it out later. You have to do it there and then, otherwise it's a charge against you.
Got pains in my right hand side of my chest, yeah. It's like they're jarring me off. I'm punching it like that, and it's like, I don't know if I'm making it worse or better, but it's bad.
How would punching it be making it better? How does that make sense, Mr. General?
It's jarring me, pain's jarring me, but I'm going to be reactive to the active, to the bare max I can ever do. Yeah, trust on that, G. Trust, penalty.
2 days after the crash, they say HS was posting taunting content on Instagram from Dubai where he fled with his family. He mocks the incident and General G in a video, rapping lyrics to his song and saying, "Trust, they call me General G." He flew out in the McLaren, "Now I'm feeling pretty terrible," while racing another supercar. This draws widespread backlash online.
If I was HS, I would just say that's AI, bro. I'd be like, nah, that was AI, bro. That was not me.
It wasn't until April, all the way up until October, that Surrey launched a proper investigation, charging HS for multiple driving offences, failing to stop, using a mobile phone might have caused the crash, and driving without third-party insurance. He remains abroad in Dubai and Qatar, continued to stream on Kick and post content, including an exhibition boxing match, while ignoring the charges. Where things have gone a lot worse for him is November 2024, HS fails to appear at Guildford Magistrates Court for his scheduled hearing. A warrant is issued for his arrest. He skips a day and pursues a Misfits boxing match in Qatar, which doesn't actually materialise. He pulled out of that one, I think. Then posts videos mocking the police, claiming to be in Essex despite evidence of him in the Middle East. Surrey police publicly appeal for information, describing him as wanted and releasing a photo.
Yeah, of course, a little here and it's SVJ.
What happened to this guy? What actually happened to this guy? What was his name?
No, let's see what he's gonna say. Yo, where the is my money?
You've actually come here, you're right.
Bro, this is no joke.
What do you mean, where's your money, mate? It's in your mate. That's
Bro, you
where
owe
it's
me
at.
150k. Where's my money?
It's in your ass, mate. You're actually gonna pull up, stand up, stand up.
Mixing in this little rental SVJ.
rental, mate.
Yeah,
You
bro,
know
this guy's acting hard, yeah.
You know how much these
he's acting hard, yeah, because he's a yeah. Hide him.
What's so funny about this guy is this guy, after HS crashed the McLaren, he was all making videos like, oh, you know, HS crashed my McLaren, but it's fine. I'm going to go get a new McLaren. Then he got a new McLaren. Then he crashed his own McLaren. Bro, this guy is also an idiot, bro. They're both of them.
Behind the police.
Let's go then.
Come.
Both of them are just...
With so many AI clips going around of HS right now, it's hard to work out what is exactly true and what is not. There's tons of fake arrest videos. People now are saying he come back on a Ryanair flight from Marbella and straight away was arrested on a plane. We don't know. There's so much AI confusion in this case. But one thing I did want to get into is him actually addressing the situation properly. In the build up to the fight he had at the end of last year, he was saying about returning to the UK and explaining a little more of the situation.
I wasn't driving the car. I've never driven that car. So I think it was pretty ridiculous how they've stuck that on me. Do I have an intent on going back? I think that I will go back, yes. I'm in talks now with like the lawyers and the police now that I'm aware that I needed to go back. I wasn't actually aware that I had a court date. So I'm going to do my best now to sort out a date for coming back and, you know, face it, because I need to face it. I'm not afraid. I've not done anything wrong, so I'm happy to go back, yeah.
Obviously, a lot of the talk was about when General G and the accident happened there.
Yeah.
Do you believe it has anything to do with that? I mean...
Well, I mean, I just struggle to understand how they're even pinning me to that event, you know? I wasn't driving the car. I've never driven that car. So I think it was pretty ridiculous how they've stuck that on me. I do think it has a relation to that.
Do you think General G's involved with it at all?
Well, I think General G is the mastermind kingpin behind everything. I think you underestimate his powers and his reach in society. He's a very dangerous man. If you're on the wrong side of him, he has lawyers, mate.
This guy's so full of shit, bro. This guy just straight up trolls. You can just tell he's just not serious, bro. Not serious about life, bro.
It's going to be interesting to see if he pleads not guilty or guilty. There's tons of footage of him with General G, obviously before they was driving the car, and he had it that day as well. But they've got to prove that in court. If he pleads not guilty, this situation could be dragged out even more. The likelihood is that he will probably plead guilty.
General, what are you saying? This is your first time in the 720S, in it, Shan? Back in the UK, in the unreleased Louis. You're looking fresh, bruv. Trust.
This is making me unwell.
Why is it making you unwell?
I don't know, it's just, maybe it's the G-force. It's got better G-force on it. I've never felt, it's like being in a fucking roller coaster.
Why is your lips and nose red, bruv? Have you been fucking getting down and dirty with Lillian?
She hasn't even given me a hand job yet.
She ain't even what?
She didn't even give me a handy yet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you need to have words with her and say, if you don't give General G a handy, then we're going to L you off.
His best mate, Ed Mathews, is saying it's more than likely that he's going to get around 3 months in prison if he goes in prison. And even if he gets 3 months, it could be suspended. I mean, he doesn't actually go to jail. It's like he's out on license. But this is what Ed had said in response just recently.
Bad thing. I think it's almost good for you. It's a good detox. It's good to get off the social media. You can find God in there a lot stronger than you would on the outside world. But it's like, it's not like, you would rather not be in there, you get me?
The way the media are painting this right now is like he's some notorious criminal. Driving offences can be very dangerous. He's in a supercar. If he crashes at high speed, he could have took out a family or anything. So it needs to be dealt with in court, but he hasn't got the most crazy previous. There's a few times he's been arrested on nights out and stuff, but he's not a notorious criminal, so do not expect massive jail time. I will keep you guys posted. I sense a big fine is coming, but obviously this guy seems like he's got money.
Oh, he definitely has money the way this boy throws it around.
This guy has obviously been arrested before. We've seen the clips, but there's a difference between getting arrested and taken to custody than being remanded to actual prison where you're serving time.
I'm allowed to film.
Just go away.
I'm allowed to film, bro.
The officers, you know.
You're assaulting me.
Stand by. You're too close to the officers.
Okay, well, stand here.
Stand there by all means.
Stand
Stay
here.
there.
Yeah, thank you.
Go away.
Thank you, mate.
Wait.
I'm allowed to film.
Go away.
I'm allowed to
You're causing
film.
enough trouble as
I have
it is
my
tonight.
rights.
It's an arrest.
Because he done nothing wrong.
He's under arrest.
He done nothing wrong.
Take your camera footage and...
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
At the end of all this, 3 people were injured in this crash. General G changes his mind all the time. I don't know how he feels about this situation. He trolls so much. 2 other people had minor injuries. There might be some back pain. They might sue him for damages or fleeing the scene and some sort of insurance claim. I'm not too sure how that will work out. But 3 people were injured and there's a mixture of charges here, all related to driving. The thing is with this guy, he could just go abroad and drive as well. Anyway, he doesn't need to drive in the UK. So if they punish him on a driving aspect, it's not really going to affect him too much. He's appearing in court as we speak. So there will be a follow-up to this. Do not miss it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And also, guys, he's not rocking up to court and just going in there for case. He's being brought from prison. Remember, this guy got remanded to prison. He went to actual prison. He's not just being held in custody. So it is interesting to see how this case plays out. They're definitely not happy with him fleeing and bragging online. With rappers' cases I covered recently, people that do stuff where they mock the case is more of an aggregated factor. So sometimes the judge clamps down on it more.
Yeah, you see, that wasn't smart. That was not smart at all from him. You know, to clown it and make it a whole situation where he's not taking it seriously. I think that definitely came back to bite him. But at the end of the day, he knew what he was coming back to. I don't think he was arrogant enough to think he was just going to come back and nothing would happen. I don't think he's that arrogant, you know. HS is many things, but he's not as dumb as people try and make it seem. You know what I'm saying? He's quite a smart individual, you know, scammer. alleged Nigerian scammer. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, it's like he's one of those people, I feel like, you know, they have this crazy just don't give a fuck side to them, but then they also have another side to them which, you know, is a real person, and they do know the extent of the consequences of their actions, and he knows he gotta face it. So hey man, here we are. But anyway, let's see what happens to the boys in jail, in the jailhouse. Free HS, man. Free the HS. The HS. Yeah, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. It's your boy, Dway's our Blaze. Yeah.